Hello everyone. How are you? Awesome. We are getting started with the Instagram DM automation webinar today. If you are watching live, let me know where you're watching from, or if you're watching the replay, drop a replay in the comments. Awesome. I think everything is working. Perfect. Awesome. So we are going to go ahead and get right into it. This is Instagram DM automation for travel advisors and agents. Welcome. So if you are new here, who am I? My name is Lexi. I am the founder of CoraSuite. I am a digital marketing strategist for travel advisors. I actually didn't start in marketing. I have a degree in coastal environmental science, and I started my first business in 2018, which was an ocean-inspired clothing brand that gave back to different nonprofits. I was also working full-time in the tourism industry, and I learned marketing the hard way, figuring everything out from social media to email marketing, while also juggling my 9 to 5. But I knew that if I wanted true freedom, that I had to get marketing right. And that's when I really dove into learning marketing, and I realized that it is everything. Without the right systems in place, scaling a business can feel really overwhelming. And I kind of shifted from my digital or my physical product business into digital marketing, creating a digital marketing agency, and now also shifting into specifically travel advisors, because what you do is incredible. You help people experience the world, create lifelong memories, and make travel seamless. And I know firsthand that marketing and systems can feel really overwhelming when you're trying to grow. And that's why I created CoraSuite. It's not just an all-in-one platform, but it's that go-to hub for marketing and business growth for travel advisors. Whether you're starting out or you're scaling to the next level, you need the right tools, the right strategies, and the right support. And I wanted to build all of that in one place. So we have the software, everything you need to streamline your business, email marketing, automation, CRM. We also have the resources, training, templates, strategies tailored specifically for travel advisors, and then a community, a space where you can grow and connect, take action with confidence. Hello, welcome Michelle from the Sunshine State. I am also in the Sunshine State. Awesome. And this is just the start. I know you have a million things pulling your attention, so I just wanted to thank you for being here. Whether you're looking to get more leads from Instagram, you want to stop missing DMs from potential clients, or even get DMs from potential clients, or you want to finally automate your follow-ups, you are in the right place. Most travel advisors wait for leads to come to them, but today I'm going to show you how to bring those leads in on autopilot without spending more time in your inbox. And DM automation isn't about replacing real conversations, it's about starting more of them. We're going to talk a little bit about that today, and you're going to start more of those conversations with the right people at the right time. And by the end of this training, you'll have the system that turns Instagram into a lead generating machine even while you sleep. So let's dive in. We're going to be covering quite a bit today. We're going to talk about how to optimize your Instagram profile for conversions. Automation is great, but we want to start with the basics of how to even start optimizing your profile so that as soon as someone sees your profile, that's going to be their first impression. So we want to make sure it attracts the right audience and guides them to take action. We're also going to be talking about how to create those posts that spark conversations and engagement, the types of content that get people commenting, messaging, and asking about your services. We're going to talk about the comment to DM strategy, how to turn that engagement into leads. So this is going to be how to automate those DMs, how to even start the conversation, to get those posts into ready to book conversations on autopilot. We're also going to talk about how to make DM automation work for you, how to set up chat flows, respond instantly, answer FAQs, move those followers towards booking without that manual effort. And we're going to talk about the best tools to do that, and then we're going to end with the Q&A. As you're watching this, if you have any questions as we go through this, you can always leave them in the comments. Let's first talk about how to optimize your Instagram profile for conversions. Your Instagram profile is that first impression that converts. And before we even talk about attracting leads, I wanted to break down the key parts of your profile, because every element on your profile plays a role in turning profile visitors into engaged followers and followers into clients. So the first thing is that profile photo. You want to make sure that you have that visual first impression. You want it to be clear, professional, and recognizable. A lot of times you'll also see maybe some increased engagement when you have that bright background, or if you have like a really kind of eye-catching photo of you. You can always play around with the profile photo as well. The next section is going to be your bio. This is going to be that quick, compelling statement that tells potential clients who you help, how you help them, and what action they should take next. And we'll go into a little bit about how to optimize that bio to hit those key points. The next section is going to be your Instagram highlights. This is almost like a mini website at the top of your profile. This is going to showcase your testimonials, your offers, your FAQs, free resources that you might have, and this is going to help you build that trust really quickly and also keep people on your Instagram profile, which is what Instagram likes to see as well. You also have your pinned posts. These are going to be your best performing or most important posts that'll always stay at the top. You can always pin and unpin and optimize that for what's best performing at the time. And you'll want to use them to highlight your offers, social proof, or key content. And then lastly, we have the feed content. This is going to be what is most recent in your feed. It's the first thing that visitors are going to scroll through, and it should showcase your expertise, client results, and how you help them. Let's get into how to best optimize your Instagram bio. So your bio is the first thing that potential clients are going to see. So we really want to make it count, and it should instantly tell people how you help, who you help, how you help them, and what action to take next. So let's take a look at how to level up your bio. You want to have clear positioning, call to actions, and lead magnets if you have them. So here is one example. So if you are a luxury travel advisor, something before, and I see this quite often, is someone will have kind of like that wanderlust enthusiast helping you see the world, DM me for travel tips. That's really vague and not a clear call to action. You want to be really specific in what you're asking people to do. So something that could be really clear and action driven is giving them a specific, like, I am a luxury travel advisor. I do custom trips. I help couples and families book stress-free vacations. DM me the word travel for a free trip planning guide and plan your trip. This is really clear, action driven. It gives people a specific keyword to DM you rather than, they might just be interested in travel tips. That's really vague and open-ended that they might not even be sure how to ask for that. So that one specific keyword, and then that plan your trip pointing to your link in bio that's going to be there. Another example would be for destination honeymoon travel agents. Something like love to travel, so do I, helping couples plan dreamy getaways, let's plan your honeymoon is not a clear offer. There's no call to action. It's pretty vague. Something more specific would be that you are that honeymoon and romance travel expert. You plan luxury getaways for newlyweds and couples. DM the word honeymoon for your top romantic resorts list. And again, that call to action to start planning. So you kind of have that double call to action there that leads to your link, or for them to DM you that very specific keyword. Again, just another example of for a destination specialist or an adventure specialist in group and solo travel, something like love adventure, let's explore together, specializing in group and solo travel, DM for details. That's really vague, lacks clarity and direction. What am I DMing you for details? What do I even ask? So something more specific, that would be that clear offer, call to action, and if you have a lead magnet, again, add that in there. But letting them know that you're that adventure and group travel specialist. You help solo travelers and groups explore bucket list destinations. DM the word adventure for my free packing checklist. And that, again, link and pointing to something that is that your website or that lead magnet in your bio as well. Same thing for family vacation travel experts. If you are a family vacation travel expert and you have something in your bio like making family vacations fun and easy, follow for travel tips and destination ideas, DM me to plan your next trip. Again, that's really generic. There's no call to action. So something like DM me the word family for my kid-friendly travel guide. You help busy parents plan effortless vacations. And again, pointing to that link in bio to get started. That's a really clear call to action. It's more engaging. With all of these, you might see that there are emojis in there. Emojis gain that like personal level of trust. They make it a little bit more engaging. Each line is just so short and sweet and to the point, and they have those call to actions in them. Now we can also optimize your Instagram highlights. So those highlights, again, we talk about, they act as a mini website for your business. And when a potential client visits your profile, highlights will help them instantly understand what you offer, how they can work with you, and why they should trust you. And you want to think of highlights as kind of a quick access guide for your business. Now, there are some kind of key highlights that you'll want to have as a travel advisor. To keep it clear and strategic, you want to limit your highlights to about 5 to 6 key categories that drive those engagements and ultimately bookings. So for the first one, it could be an about me, introducing yourself, showcasing your expertise, sharing why you love travel, how you help your clients, and adding that credibility, how many years of experience you have, certifications, testimonials, all of that you can add into that about me. Just again, like makes it more personal, more genuine. You are a real person and you want to show that to them. The next highlight you can have is a services and how to work with you. You can explain what types of trips you book, luxury, adventure, family, highlight your planning process and what clients can expect, how easy you make it for them. You can also add links in there to your booking page. You'll include a call to action, DM, or link to that booking page. You can add, as much or as little in there as you want, but you really want to make it really seamless. Showcase that kind of behind the scenes, the lengths that you go to plan trips for people. And again, that just builds that connection, builds that trust with you. That third highlight that you can have is free resources or lead magnets. If you do have them, I highly recommend having lead magnets. Through the past couple YouTube videos, we've talked about lead magnets and how to optimize your follow-ups with those. So I definitely recommend creating a lead magnet if you don't have one already. And this is going to be that Instagram highlight that's going to highlight that freebie to capture leads. It's going to show a sneak peek of what they'll get. And you can also add that call to action to, again, just capture those people that are just casually viewing your profile and get them to be leads, collect their email, and then you can continue to market to them over email as well. A fourth highlight that you can have is the client results and testimonials, sharing screenshots of happy client messages and bookings. You can post short video testimonials if you have them, asking clients to share their experience. You can always ask for them. You can, showcase the trips that you've booked for your clients, what adventures they went on, show before and after trip planning, kind of that like full customer journey of, this person came to me, they weren't quite sure where they wanted to go. We talked it out. We actually, planned this wonderful trip. Here's an example of what their itinerary looked like, and giving that kind of, like before and after, what kind of journey you take your clients on and how they can envision themselves in that as well is huge. Another highlight that you can have for travel advisors is travel tips and destination guides. So these are going to be quick travel hacks, packing tips, or must-know information. You can include popular destinations that you book often. You can also share your carousel posts or your short videos that we'll talk about a little later on, but you can actually share those posts into stories and continue to get that engagement that way. But these are another really nice way that you can continue to build that trust in that you are that expert that they want to go to for planning their trip. So to make your highlights stand out, you're going to want to use consistent cover designs, having kind of just mishmash of different cover designs. It's going to look a little bit less professional. You want to use consistent designs, keep each highlight short and engaging. You'll also want to update them regularly, keeping that content fresh and relevant. So as you start to, maybe change your offers, or as you have booked a really amazing trip, you can always replace those with some newer content as well. And then you'll always want to include a call to action to guide people to that next step. And your highlights are really your sales assistant on autopilot. Instagram loves people to engage in highlights. They want to be able to show them to people. And as you are getting more people to your highlights, as you are, your profile is always there. And as people are going to your profile, they're going to go through your highlights. And that is just that like one sales assistant that's always there. They're always working for you. And you can really put them to action by optimizing them. Now let's talk about how to create posts that spark conversations and engagement. And this is going to be, once your profile is optimized to attract the right audience, we want to make sure that your content gets them to engage, because the more engagements, the more conversations, the more bookings, and it kind of starts that catapulting effect for Instagram. With the more engagement that you get, the more they'll show your content to people. So we really want to stop the scroll. We want to get them to comment, DM, and interact, and ultimately turn that engagement into leads and sales. There are 3 types of posts that spark conversations and engagement, and not all content is created equal. If you want real conversations in your DMs, you need to create the right kind of posts that encourage likes, comments, and shares, and not just passive scrolling. So let's talk about the 3 types of posts that generate the most engagement. The first one is going to be conversation starters. These are going to be posts that invite options or opinions and interaction. So something like, what's one travel destination that's on your bucket list, but you haven't booked it yet? And this is going to be prompting them to drop that in the comments below. And this can really be open-ended if you want it to be. This can be like really just starting that conversation, getting that engagement. If you did have that post about, bucket lists or, a countdown of bucket lists, you can have people drop their bucket list destination in there as well. The second type of post is going to be storytelling and relatable moments. These are going to be posts that create an emotional connection. For example, my first trip to Italy was a disaster. I forgot to check my passport expiration, and well, let's just say I didn't make it. Here's what I do now to make sure that never happens again. And you can really, kind of relay this back to what's something that you want your ideal client to know, what's something that you want to provide education and value on, and make it that relatable experience. Maybe someone has worried about that, or they've gone through the same thing, and that generates that post and connection as well. The third type of post is going to be those call to action posts. We're going to talk a lot about these, but these are those posts that directly ask for engagement. So something like, thinking about your next trip, comment getaway, and I'll send over my list for the best 2025 destinations. These are going to be those very specific keywords that directly ask for that engagement, and in return, you're going to give them something as well. There are some best Instagram posts formats for engagement, as we're talking about, kind of best caption styles and best ways to spark that engagement. There are some posts that Instagram's algorithm is prioritizing, which is going to keep people engaged longer. And that's going to be kind of overtaking what used to be single photo posts that don't perform as well anymore. So these are going to be reels, which are short form videos. They're getting pushed to new audiences, and they're getting more reach than any other format. There's also carousel posts. Those are those multi-image posts that you can swipe through. They keep people swiping, and they increase engagement and the time spent on your content. And I always recommend using both reels and carousels as much as possible to boost your engagement. You'll get discovered by new followers, and you'll drive more people into your DMs. And now that we've talked about that, let's talk about how to craft captions that actually make people want to comment and DM you. And this is a 4-step formula for high converting Instagram reels and carousels. This is going to be that framework to create content that turns Instagram followers into travel inquiries and bookings. Most travel advisors struggle with engagement because their posts don't spark this conversation or invite interaction. So if we want to get more comments and ultimately more DMs, your content needs to hook attention, be relatable, provide value, and lead to action. So let's talk about how to do that step by step. Step 1 is going to be to start with a strong hook. We want to stop that scroll in 3 seconds. People scroll really fast, and you need to be able to grab their attention immediately. So that hook formula is going to be, calling out your ideal client, and then also adding a pain point or a curiosity statement. So something, for example, for a reel could be, this one travel hack luxury travelers swear by that no one talks about. Adding in that no one talks about really sparks that curiosity. They want to keep learning. Something else could be, stop stressing over your honeymoon. These 5 secrets take care of, or these 5 resorts take care of everything for you. So again, just making it kind of like that secret that they want to get in on, that, big stop in bold letters really stops their scroll. Again, also, the best cruise lines for first-time cruisers, so you don't waste money on the wrong one. Again, that just kind of lets them into that secret. You are the expert. You know a lot that they're not going to know, and you can always share that into short form posts, reels, carousels, giving them that education and making it really fun and engaging as well. For things like carousels, you can do luxury travel on a budget. Yes, it's possible. Here's how to get 5-star experiences for less. Top 5 family-friendly resorts where kids and parents both have fun. 5 bucket list destinations for thrill seekers, not your average vacation. And again, these are just talking to your ideal client. These are hitting on their pain points. They're getting that curiosity, and it's going to keep people watching the video or scrolling through to learn more. And that is exactly what we want. Now, step 2 is going to be making the problem relatable so that they keep watching and they keep swiping. If your audience sees themselves in the problem, they'll stay engaged. Now, you're going to want to call out a common problem or frustration your audience faces. So you can always think to yourself, what are some frequently asked questions that I get? What are some issues that people come to me with that I can help solve? You can highlight the consequences of doing things the wrong way. You're probably going to see a lot of people trying to DIY things that isn't exactly how you would do it. And you can always add that into your content as well. And you want to make them feel like you understand their struggle, because you do. And that's exactly why you became a travel advisor, to help them through that, to create those experiences for them so that they don't have to do it themselves. So some examples: if you've ever spent hours searching for flights only to feel totally overwhelmed by all the options, you're not alone. Most honeymooners make this mistake. They book the cheapest resort without realizing what's not included: hidden fees, bad locations, and no upgrades. If you're booking your own trip but forgetting this step, you could be missing out on big savings. And this is where you're going to build that trust by showing them that you understand their pain points, you've dealt with this before, you know exactly how to help them. And again, it's just going to keep them engaged to learn exactly what you know and learn from you as well. Now, that step 3 is going to be providing the solution, that quick win. Position yourself as the expert by giving that one actionable tip that they can use immediately. So this is going to be introducing them one key fix that they can implement right away using a clear framework, checklist, or formula. Maybe that's the lead magnet that you created. You're going to make them feel like this is the missing piece they need. If they want to save money on flights, you can use this trick. Always search flights in incognito mode and book on Tuesdays or Wednesdays for the best deals. That's going to be that example of that quick fix, easy fix. That's also going to position you as the expert. Or something like, here's what you need to look for in a honeymoon resort: adults only for a romantic experience, all-inclusive with premium drinks and dining, upgraded suites for VIP perks and bonuses. So these are going to be listing hacks, mistakes to avoid. And these are all going to be great content. You can repurpose these in different ways. And this is going to be that, I'm pointing out your pain point, driving your curiosity, but here's how you can fix it really easily, and here's why you should trust me, because I'm giving you this free value. And then you're going to end it with a call to action. Tell them what they need to do next. And if you don't tell them what to do next, they won't take action. So we want to give that clear action, what they'll get when they take action, and how to get it. So some examples like want help planning your honeymoon? Comment honeymoon and I'll send you my top 3 destination recommendations. Or something like, need a packing checklist for your next trip? Drop a packing in the comments and I'll send it over to you. Or want my free guide on how to find the best flight deals? Comment flights and I'll send it over. And again, this is kind of just combining that, what we talked about in previous videos of how to create your own lead magnet, the lead magnet formula. This is combining all of that, driving that engagement. You're going to have tons of comments of those particular keywords. And then on the other end of that, we're going to automate the receiving end of it, of sending them the DM, getting them to book on, and then follow-ups as well. So just a quick recap of the 4-step formula. We're going to want to hook them, grab their attention. We're going to want to solve their problem or show them the problem and make it relatable. So something like most travelers don't realize they're overpaying by hundreds. Give them a solution, a quick win. Use this hack. Always book flights on Tuesdays for the best deals. Give them a call to action. Tell them what to do. Want my flight deal checklist? Comment flights below. And by using this formula, you're going to create content that doesn't just get likes, but it's going to get those comments, it's going to get inquiries, and it's going to get bookings. And now that your post is generating engagement, we're going to talk a little bit about how to turn those comments into conversations automatically. And this is my favorite part. I love automations. So let's talk about the comment to DM strategy. This is going to be turning those engagements into leads. And what if you could turn every single comment into a potential client automatically? Most travel advisors spend hours responding to DMs manually, waiting for inquiries to roll in. But with this comment to DM strategy, you can start conversations on autopilot and move potential clients into your inbox effortlessly. So what is the comment to DM strategy? Engagement equals opportunity. Instead of just posting and hoping people message you, we're actually going to trigger DM conversations the moment that someone engages with your content. So you'll create a post or a reel that asks people to comment a specific keyword, like we talked about an example of honeymoon for a honeymoon planning guide. When they comment, that automated DM is going to be sent to them, starting that conversation for you. The DM delivers the value first. It's going to give them the link to the free guide. You can collect their email that way, and it's also going to guide them towards booking a trip with you. This means more DMs without manual effort. It's going to be that instant engagement with potential clients rather than waiting for you to manually send the DM to them. This is going to be right away. As they made that comment, you're going to be in their DM with their solution. And this is going to be a natural way to start conversations that lead to bookings. And there is a 3-step, super easy comment to DM formula. So the first step is going to be creating that engaging post that we talked about with that keyword call to action. The post, reel or carousel or a static post needs to be prompting people to comment with a specific word to trigger that DM. So something like comment honeymoon, comment packing, comment budget if you want, top 3 budget family friendly resorts. It's going to be that super easy, clear to action or clear call to action, simple, enticing, so that people can't resist commenting. Super easy, one word. It's going to be really enticing for people to leave that comment. The next step in this is we're going to automate the response. So once someone drops that keyword in, we're going to have an automated comment reply and a DM that gets sent to them instantly to keep the conversation flowing. So an example comment reply could be, yay, just sent you a DM, check your inbox. And this is going to be just that so that they are aware that there is going to be something sent to their DM. Instagram also likes to see comment replies, so we'll want to add those in there. We're going to thank them for leaving a comment. We're also going to have some, we are going to send them the DM responses. So these are going to be examples of, hi there, here's your free honeymoon planning guide. Where are you thinking of going? I'd love to help. And this is going to really open up that conversation. I've got your family packing list ready. Here's the link. Let me know if you need help choosing the best destinations for your family. This is going to be getting more information from them, and then also, opening up that conversation, giving them the link to opt in to your lead magnet. The next step in this is going to be the follow-up and actually converting the lead. Not everyone will book immediately, so your next step is nurturing them into becoming a client, both in the DMs and via email. In a previous video, we also talked about email marketing 101 and creating a lead magnet, where we talk about follow-ups, email follow-ups in that. So now we'll talk a little bit about how to follow up in your DMs. So once someone has maybe opted into your lead magnet or even not, you can ask them a simple low pressure question of, where are you thinking of going? You can offer personalized suggestions based on their answer, and then move them to that next step. I'd love to help you plan this trip. Want to book a quick chat? You can drop your calendar link. If you have some offers that have just come up, you can always send them a message back. Hey, I actually just heard about this new exclusive offer. Since you told me that you were interested in this destination, you want to hop on a call and discuss it. I'd love to send you over some details. Or asking them for, if they want to fill out a form to get some more information for a custom trip quote. You can also take it a step further by following up via email. And we've covered the lead magnet follow-ups, like I just mentioned. And if you've set those up, your new leads are also receiving the automated follow-ups in their inbox. And your leads need between 5 to 12 as many times to hear from you, times to gain your trust. And this is a really great strategy to combine all of those touch points into multiple different platforms, email, DM, and it'll really increase those conversions fast. It'll create that seamless experience for potential clients and also free up your time so that by the time that they're hopping on the call, you've already gained a little bit of information from them. You can qualify them, and you can really save that conversation for that really valuable information that you haven't gained from them yet. And I do have an exclusive gift for attendees. If you haven't created a lead magnet yet, I do have a custom GPT that I've created that is trained on all of this about creating lead magnets for travel advisors. And it'll instantly generate high converting lead magnet ideas personalized for your business and your niche. You'll actually put all of your information in there, and it'll give you step-by-step guidance on creating a lead magnet that books clients. It'll give you different types of lead magnets, and it'll also help you write compelling titles, descriptions, and opt-in page copy with ease. And that is my gift to you. It'll be in the description below. You can also grab it for free with my 52 lead magnet ideas guide for travel advisors. That's also in the description below. And you'll also get it after this webinar if you have registered. DM automation that works for you. This is my favorite part, is actually, going from, building that strategy, building that personal touch. So this is going to be that DM automation that works for you without losing the personal touch. And let's be real, no one wants to feel like they're talking to a robot. And as a travel advisor, your success depends on building genuine connections with your clients. And I always like to point out that automation does not replace you. It actually supports you. It's like having a virtual assistant in your inbox. You don't have to worry about making it feel impersonal. We want it to help you start conversations, answer frequently asked questions, and book calls so that you can focus on what you do best, is helping your clients plan unforgettable trips. And also, it kind of just takes out that kind of beginning stages of seeing if they're even ready for the trip. You don't have to waste your time on that or spend that time going back and forth with them if they're not even sure if they want to book a call with you. Once you have, kind of primed them for that call, you'll be able to get on that call and really, really get down to what they're interested in booking. What if your Instagram DMs could respond instantly to new inquiries, no waiting, no delays, answer frequently asked questions automatically without you typing in the same reply 10 times a day? If it could book consultation calls directly into your calendar so you wake up to new appointments, if it could deliver trip planning guides, lead magnets, or packing lists straight to interested leads? What if it could qualify potential clients before they even get on a call with you? What if it could keep your conversations alive even while you're off exploring the world yourself? And that is the power of DM automation for travel advisors. None of this means that you'll lose the personal connection, but you can and should jump into conversations at any time. You can always add personalized follow-ups to keep the chat going. And best of all, your automation actually helps you serve more clients. So instead of answering the same questions over and over, you get to focus on the deeper, high-value conversations that actually lead to bookings. We talk about, that comment to DM strategy. There are also 3 other ways that you can use DM automation that still feel personal. So we have the first one, which is that comment to DM automation. When someone comments a specific keyword, your automation instantly replies to their comment, sends them a personalized DM with the resource offer or next step, and asks a follow-up question to keep the conversation going. There's also some FAQ auto responses that you can set up through automation. So these are going to be answering common frequently asked questions. And you can automate the responses to those. These are going to be questions like, do you charge for your services? What's the best time to book flights for a deal? How do I start planning my honeymoon? What's your process for booking group trips? How do I book a call with you? All of those frequently asked questions that you get, you can write them all down and you can actually have some pre-written answers for those that'll get sent out automatically. So that it's just less time that you have to spend in your DMs and just automatically get sent to them. Another way that you can use automation is in discovery call bookings. So you wake up with those new appointments. And this is one of the best uses of DM automation. It's seamlessly booking calls into your calendar. So your automation can ask pre-qualifying questions to see if they're a good fit. It can drop your calendar link so that they can pick a time, and it'll follow up if they don't book right away. You can also have it follow up if they do book, just reminding them of the appointment. A lot of people book appointments and never show up, and this is just that one place you can continue to get a hold of them. You can also use AI to make automations even more powerful. So pairing automation with AI changes the game. Instead of just sending preset responses, AI can actually answer open-ended questions naturally without sounding robotic. You can give it all of your business information, things that you would recommend, and it'll personalize those responses based on their previous messages. It'll base the responses based on what you've given it. It could recommend destinations, trips, or travel deals based on their interests and based on what you would recommend as well. And it's just that one way that you can kind of free up yourself as well. The best tools to streamline your DMs. There are tons of tools out there, and which DM automation tool is right for you? Not all DM automation tools are created equal, so let's compare 2 of the top options for travel advisors looking to streamline their Instagram and Facebook messages. What do you even look for in a DM automation tool? So you're going to want to look for something that automates the replies to DMs and comments. It's going to work across multiple platforms: Instagram, Facebook, email, text message. You're going to want it to integrate with your booking and CRM systems if you have one. And you're going to want it to scale with your business without breaking the bank. So let's take a look at which one will be right for you. The most popular one is called ManyChat. This is a chatbot platform that automates messages across Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, and more. There is a free plan. The pro plan starts at $15 a month, but it'll actually scale with the amount of contacts that you have. And contacts are going to be the people that you're sending the messages to that are commenting. These are going to be contacts that you have in your Instagram account that you're sending messages to. And some of these key features are going to be the DM automation and comment triggers. You can also set up the multi-channel messaging through Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, SMS, email. But these are pretty limiting in that the price increases as you grow. So the more contacts that you have, the more your price is going to increase. It also lacks in built-in CRM, email, or booking tools. This is going to require that extra software. That's just another piece of the puzzle. And as a travel advisor, you already have multiple pieces in your business, multiple subscriptions that you're paying for. So this is going to be just one more that you have to add into your toolkit. And it's not built for travel advisors. So everything you're going to have to custom build. You're going to have to kind of be that inspiration and really build everything from scratch in there. Now, the other option is what I built with CoraSuite. So CoraSuite is an all-in-one platform built for travel advisors. It's going to combine DM automation with email, SMS. We have a CRM. We have booking tools. The price starts at $97 a month for those automations, emails, SMS. We also have a $297 a month offer that has that entire business suite, everything you need in your business. It is all in there. And we've also built out those automations for the DMs, comments, FAQs. We've built out, tons of automations for email follow-ups, for lead magnets, for Instagram DMs, Facebook messages. It also includes the CRM, calendar booking, and automated responses. And we don't have a per contact pricing. It's just a flat rate, even as you scale. That higher plan is always going to be that $297 a month. No matter how many contacts you have, it's always going to be the same. And it is that all-in-one solution. So there's no need for extra software. It turns that social engagement into booking clients seamlessly. You don't have to worry about piecing all of these other platforms into one. You don't have to worry about all of these other software subscriptions. Everything is built within CoraSuite. So which one is right for you? You'll choose ManyChat if you're only looking for DM automation and you already have all of those other tools for email, CRM, and booking, or if you want a budget-friendly starting point and you're okay with the costs increasing as you grow. ManyChat is a great option. They have tons of ways that you can integrate them into what you might already have, but you'll want to choose CoraSuite if you want DM automation, email, SMS, CRM, and booking in one platform. If you want to save money by replacing multiple tools with one powerful system, or if you're looking for travel industry specific solutions built for your business. And the biggest difference in this is that CoraSuite is a complete client communication system designed to help travel advisors automate DMs and actually book more clients. So where do we go next? Let's keep the momentum going. First off, I want to say thank you for being here. I truly appreciate you taking the time to invest in growing your travel business. You've learned how powerful automation can be, and now it's time to put it into action. I know the tech side can feel really overwhelming, but you don't have to do it alone. Whether you're ready to dive in yourself or you want it done for you, here's how to move forward. So your next steps, you're going to want to pick what's best for you. If you're ready to simplify and scale, you can sign up for CoraSuite below this video. You'll get the all-in-one system that automates your follow-ups, bookings, and client management. If you'd rather have a strategy call first, if you're not quite sure if it is right for you, for your business, if you're not quite sure how it would integrate into what you already have, or if it would replace what you already have, you can always book a discovery call. That will be linked below this video as well. Or if you want it all done for you, if you don't want to have to worry about the tech side, if you don't want to have to worry about learning another software, I can actually set up all of your automations, email sequences, and lead system for you so that you can focus on booking clients and not the tech side. And no matter what you choose, I'm here cheering you on. Let's build your dream travel business together. And I am always here if you have any questions. So if you have any questions, you can feel free to drop them in the chat below, or if you're watching the replay, you can always leave them below this video and I will respond to them. You can always send me an email. And yeah, I know that was a lot. This video is always available as well, so you can go back and watch it as you go to optimize your bio, as you go to create your posts. This is always here for you. You can always come back with questions as well. Awesome. And then next week, we are going to be talking about the no sales strategy for travel advisors. This is going to be how to sell your travel experiences without sounding salesy. And that is what we're going to be talking about next week. Awesome. If no one has any questions, you can always drop them in the comments below, and I will see you next week. Bye.